Cooking tips from QNX. Get more from your systems. The booking process on QNX. Welcome to another cooking tip from QNX, helping you get the most from your systems. In this video, we are going to show you how to take a booking on QNX. To start with, we click the plus in the top left-hand corner of the screen, and from here, we can then start the booking process, which with full QNX will end up with your customers receiving the bill and you receiving the crucial data. In this example, we are currently in breakfast service, so the times in the past here for breakfast are grayed out. The times which are in front in that service and have availability are usually shown in green. The booking we want to make is for the dinner session tonight, and we can do this by clicking along for dinner. If we wanted to book for a day in the future, we would click on the day like so, and then it will take us into the calendar where we can move across days and months. You'll also notice that this is where we go to stop bookings, or stop web bookings for today, and where we can also put a day message. However, our booking is for dinner, so once we are on the session, we can select the number of covers, like so. We can also select the time. In this case, we are going to select 7 p.m. We can then start to find the person who is booking. If they have been before, then their name will appear below, once we have typed 3 letters that match the start of their name. In this case, we can find the name Edworthy. We then go into the booking screen. Here we can make amendments to the booking. Some of these will not be things we need to do at booking stage, but rather as we get closer to the booking time. However, in very simple terms, we can do the following. First, we can change the time if we need to, like so, by clicking either before or after. Then, in the booking screen, we have the ability to change the covers, again either up or down. You'll notice that if we increase to a certain size, like so, that we start to see the system shuffling tables and changing the table to maximize the covers. We can also change the length of the booking. Again, either giving people more or less time at the table. We also have the option to take the table out of the shuffle by locking the table. To lock the table the system has given you, simply click on the lock button. However, in this case, the customer likes to sit on table 2. So, we click on the table, like so, and we can then select the table number 2. Once we've done this, we can lock it so the table will not shuffle and leave our guest on their favorite table. Another thing we can apply to the booking is a promotion. To do this, click here like so, and the promotions available for the session you're using are shown. We can select Friday steak night for the booking. You will see that this then generates a deposit due. If we go into deposit, and we could take this deposit by the payment methods that have been set up. In this case, we are going to pay the £20 due via credit card. Once we have done this, then the color of the deposit section changes to green, denoting that deposit has been paid. At the time of booking, we might also decide to change the confirmation status. If we select it, for example, we could change this to be provisional. We might want to apply a tag to the booking. These are pre-configured and they can be easily reported on. So for example, here we might show this booking is a special occasion. The booking message screen also allows us to put things in about the booking. These might be specifics, like a request that it is someone's birthday or that they are coming with an elderly person. This is different to if we click on the customer tab like this up the top. With this, it is about the person, their details not necessarily to do with the booking. This will give us details such as how many times they have been or how many times they have not showed. Here we can change the customer message, for example. So if something had changed, such as the person had become vegan, we could put this in the customer message rather than the booking. Once we are happy, we can say done, which is the green tick like so, and the booking will be made. It will show then down the left-hand side. You will see that we have a green piggy bank, which means a deposit is due but has been paid. If it was red, then it would be due but not paid. We can also see our booking in the graph, and at any point we can select it to make changes. We do this by clicking on the booking. This takes us back into the main screen, where we can make changes. We can also reconfirm the booking. So this will send the person a reminder about the booking. We do this by selecting reconfirm, and then either by email or by message. If the booking was on the night and we were in service and the table had become available, we might think to tell the people by using the table ready function like this. If we unlock the booking, you can see also that we have the freedom to move the booking around in the graph form, like this. We can literally drag and drop the booking to where we see fit. So you are getting the benefit of the shuffle where the system is maximizing tables, and the flexibility for your restaurant managers to manage how they see fit in a busy and bustling service. For more detail on QNX bookings, please see our other cooking tips.